10. The number of ways a UFC career can vanish instantly. You think you know why fighters get suspended? Think again. From failed drug tests to criminal charges, from backstage brawls to rigged fights, no one is safe. More than 90 athletes have faced multi-year bans since 2015. But which trigger tops the rest? This is our countdown of the 10 biggest ban risks in UFC history. Who could be banned next? Let's start with number 10. In the 10th place, a flagged USADA test can flip a fighter's world upside down overnight. One positive result, just a single banned substance in your system, and the clock starts ticking. Under the UFC strict liability rules, even first-time offenders face a standard 2-year ban. The process is relentless. Random test, lab confirmation, provisional suspension within 72 hours. More than 90 fighters have been sidelined since 2015 for testing positive, most never seeing the octagon again until their time is served. No excuses, no loopholes. The evidence is a lab report, a name, and a career on hold. One mistake, 2 years gone. Who could be next? Number 9. Criminal charges can slam the brakes on a UFC career before a fighter ever steps in the cage. A single felony indictment, armed robbery, aggravated assault, or worse, triggers instant scrutiny from athletic commissions like Nevada and New York. Licensing rules demand fighters prove good moral character. One arrest, and a commission can deny or yank a license, sometimes within 24 hours. Court dockets and background checks become the real battleground. Just ask Cedric Dumas. 2 felony arrests, no card pulls yet, but every bout is a gamble. Charges do not always mean a ban, but they bring chaos. Who is next to see their shot vanish before the walkout? 8th place, repeat conduct issues set off alarm bells louder than any single bad night. When a fighter racks up brawls, assaults, or public outbursts, the consequences stack up fast. Athletic commissions keep score. One incident might cost a fine, but a second offense often doubles the suspension. 3 strikes, an indefinite hold, with no guarantee of ever coming back. Wanderlei Silva learned it the hard way. Refusing a drug test and brawling outside the cage earned him a UFC lifetime ban in 2014. Commission minutes show that aggravating factors like deception or violence turn a bad record into a career death sentence. The message is clear, keep crossing the line, and the next ban could be permanent. Who's skating on thin ice right now? Number 7. Medical suspensions and brutal weight cut mishaps can end a UFC run before it even starts. One bad cut, and a ringside doctor or state athletic commission can impose an indefinite ban with no appeal and no negotiation. The rules are strict. Get knocked out, and it is a 60-day no-contact order at minimum. Severe dehydration means you are sidelined until blood work and scans clear you for combat. In 2020, Yair Rodriguez landed in the hospital with a pulmonary issue during a weight cut. The fight was canceled, and his license was denied until doctors gave the all-clear. These bans are not about punishment, they are about survival. The commission's job is to protect fighters from themselves, even if it costs them a paycheck. Every weigh-in is a gamble, and one mistake can mean months, even years, out of the cage. Who is next to face the doctor's clipboard instead of the walkout tunnel? Number 6. Visa and immigration denials can wipe fighters off a UFC card with a single embassy letter. When governments refuse entry, whether for past criminal records, ongoing sanctions, or sudden political shifts, athletic commissions have no power to override. In 2022, the London event lost 3 Russian fighters overnight after embassy refusals. No appeal, no workaround. The UFC scrambles, reshuffling cards and searching for late replacements, but sometimes entire bouts vanish. These are not failed drug tests or medical bans. These are bureaucratic brick walls. Fighters train for months only to lose their shot because of a stamp, not a punch. It is a reminder, the octagon is not the only battlefield. Who is next to be sidelined by a border, not a referee? Number 5. Contracts and rehab drama can shut the octagon door just as fast as any failed drug test. The fighter agreements of the UFC are loaded with strict clauses. Miss 3 mandatory medical check-ins after an injury, and you are in breach. Refuse a required surgery follow-up, and that is grounds for immediate release. Leaked contracts show the UFC can freeze a deal during recovery, tolling time until a fighter is cleared. it is not just about fighting. Skip the rehab and your career is on ice. When the axe falls, released fighters cannot just sign elsewhere. They need a commission green light and a new promoter to even think about a comeback. The result? Some never return to the big leagues. One bad decision, one ignored doctor's order, and a fighter's shot at UFC glory is gone. Who is next to get cut before ever setting foot back in the cage? Number 4. A single tip-off about suspicious betting can end a UFC career for good. In 2023, state commissions froze fighter purses mid-event after sportsbook algorithms flagged wild odds swings. No punches thrown, no appeals, just an instant investigation. The James Krause probe set a brutal new standard: lifetime bans for coaches, 36-month suspensions for fighters, and a permanent stain on every name involved. When the FBI and the DOJ get called in, it is not just a slap on the wrist. Wire fraud and sports bribery mean years in prison, not just months out of the cage. IC360, the UFC odds monitor, now tracks every bet, every shift, every whisper. One wrong move, and it is not just a suspension, it is a career erased. Who is the next name to light up those betting feeds? Number 3. Dangerous illegal techniques inside a bout can end a fighter's career in a single, reckless moment. Soccer kicks to a downed opponent, knees to a grounded fighter, and late blows after the bell are not just fouls. They are violations of the sport's core safety code. Athletic commissions do not hesitate. Land a fight ending illegal strike, and you could be staring at an 18-month or even 36-month suspension. In 2017, Jason High's post-fight shove of a referee earned him a year out. Paul Daly's sucker punch after the horn resulted in a lifetime ban from the UFC, no second chances. Repeat offenders see the hammer drop even harder: 2, maybe 3 egregious fouls, and the commission can pull a license for life. These are the moments that turn highlight reels into cautionary tales. The clause protecting opponent safety is clear. One brutal mistake, and you are out. Who is next to break the rules and pay the ultimate price? Number 2. Repeat. Positives for cannabis or other commission-treated substances can still wreck a fighter's career, even in 2026. The rules may have softened, but the hammer drops hard on repeat offenders. Nevada's Athletic Commission sets the line at 150 nanograms per milliliter THC for fight night tests. Trip it once and maybe you skate with a warning or a short suspension. Fail again? The second offense results in a 6 to 9 month ban and a hefty fine. Get caught a third time and you are staring at an 18-month suspension, longer than some performance-enhancing drug bans. Some states are more lenient, but others, like Nevada, show no mercy. Fighters who travel for events risk getting flagged by stricter commissions, even if their home state looks the other way. The disconnect is real. Cannabis is legal in half the country, but a positive test can still mean a year on the shelf. The message is brutal. Ignore the commission's threshold and your next walkout could be years away. Who is rolling the dice on their future right now? And finally, in first place, a perfect storm that sends shockwaves through the entire UFC. Imagine the biggest name in the sport, a pay-per-view headliner, caught in a triple threat scandal, a positive performance-enhancing drug test, clear evidence of deception, and a serious criminal charge all at once. Under the combat sports anti-doping policy, a first offense means 24 months out, but add a second banned substance or a proven cover-up, and the penalty doubles, up to 48 months. Throw in a felony indictment, assault, battery, or worse, and the Athletic Commission can slap on an indefinite suspension, no questions asked. Sponsors don't wait for verdicts. Morality clauses trigger immediate exits, draining millions from the fighter's brand overnight. The consequences ripple. Pay-per-view buys tank, fighters lose out on main event slots, and fans are left in chaos. This is not just about one career. When a marquee star falls, entire divisions get reshuffled, title pictures implode, and the UFC's reputation takes a hit on every front page. The harsh truth? When all these red flags hit at once, the UFC has no choice but to make an example. The next ban could be the most seismic in the sport's history. Who is skating closer to the edge than anyone dares admit? Across all these bans, one fact hits hard. The UFC's zero-tolerance line keeps shifting. Today, a single mistake, or the wrong substance, can end a career overnight. No one is untouchable. And the next shock suspension could strike when fans least expect it. Stay alert. History is still being written.